the entire sequence where we were in the car, I mean, there were just some takes that were just so utterly ridiculous.
This movie has the power to be like a new classic that people watch every year. Have you thought about that? Like, what would that mean to you?
I know, it's weird to think about. It's weird to think that we're making classics because everything feels so current in this movie. But I hope teens will really resonate with this movie and everyone because the characters are so real. You can really relate to them and they just feel very grounded. You know, take away the holiday aspect and it's still a great movie.
You know what's funny is, even though it is such a holiday movie, I keep thinking of it as like a romantic comedy, like a YA romantic comedy. So I kind of keep forgetting about the holiday. I mean, this is a holiday movie. Like, look, it's called Let It Snow. But that's like an exciting new, I like haven't processed that part of it. Because it is very much like, yeah, traditions and family and, you know, we have to watch Let It Snow again this year. Exactly. The year is 2035.
Could be 55.
Thank you.
You never know.
You never know.
I mean, I have been trying not to think about it because, like, it's with great power comes great responsibility. Like, I feel the weight of that. But, you know, I hope people like it. I hope people watch it. And I hope people are able to watch it again and again. That's crazy to think about.
You know, I didn't make this movie for nothing. You know, no, but yeah, definitely. We really do hope it is that kind of film.
I think this is one of the most fascinating ways to write a book, or it's more, I think the proper was a collection of
It's fun.
It's fun.
Yes.
So what made you guys want to do this?
Well, originally it was going to be just 3 separate stories about Christmas, but then we said we can do something better and more fun, and we linked them and made them an intertwining narrative. It's definitely more fun to write with your friends and try to trip them up by putting stuff in your story that they have to deal with.
I mean, we definitely had fun with each other. Maureen definitely tried to create a lot of problems that then I had to try to solve in my story, and I tried to create a lot of problems for Lauren. So there was a lot of enjoyment in the writing process, and we just had a good time together.
What a fun movie to be a part of. Everything I'm hearing tonight is you guys just had the best time.
Yeah.
What was the best part of working with this cast?
I would say the fact that we were all staying in the same housing apartment sort of building, so we all just got to hang out offset. You know, the thing with these kinds of movies where there's a couple separate storylines is that we're up there for the duration of filming, but we're not working every single day, so there's a lot of off time to just have fun.
On camera, we had a great chemistry, but that chemistry happened because of what happened off camera. Everyone was such a genuine and like humane human being.
When it comes time to like work with them, it's really just like playtime. You have moments and scenes where you can bounce off of the other's charisma or their natural given talent, and it just kind of becomes a fun time.
The most fun days to film were the few days where all of us were in the same space, like those, especially those scenes like in Waffle Town where, you know, all 8 of us are finally in the same room. Those days were very fun.
Everybody was young and hungry and youthful, and everybody was cold, so we were all kind of bonded really quickly, easily. We could walk down the hall and meet somebody or you know, just gather around, you know.
Here's the thing, it was so much fun, but they all got to work together, and I was with Shamik, which was a blast, but I haven't met them. We didn't work together.
See, my next question was going to be, what was it like to be with this cast?
I mean, the answer is it's lovely, because this is the first that it's happening.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're having a good time.
It was totally lovely. We had a great time. It was very cold, and you know, we got to know each other, and he's an amazing actor, and I am such a fan of his. But right now, I'm just kind of looking around like, I like you, but I don't know them. Isn't that weird?
Do you have any memory from set that you would think, oh my gosh, if we hit a blooper reel, this moment would have to go in? Something crazy?
I mean, I fell off that sled a couple of times. I mean, when you watch that movie, that was actually me. Falling out of the window was actually me.
Oh my gosh,
yeah. Almost there, Tom Cruise. I'm coming for you.
Oh my God. Our director, Luke Snellen, who's super awesome, always gave us alt lines to say. Like, once we got the take, he would just feed us all sorts of different lines, and sometimes we just could not keep it together by the end of it. And then the entire sequence where we were in the car, I mean, there were just some takes that were just so utterly ridiculous. I hope they resurrect and stuff.
I hope they make a blooper reel.
I know. That would be really fun. I'm sure it's a good one.
There wasn't too many things happening, as there were like a lot of inside jokes.
Okay.
There was a lot of funny things that we would say all the time to each other.
I know.
And it just like never stopped. Like even after we were done filming, we would like text each other those jokes. So
you guys really became a family.
It was really amazing.
At one stage in the film, there's like a dance party, and we were filming it. And we'd done a bunch of takes. We basically shot it all day, and Luke, the director, was playing music over the shots that he'd replace with whatever he'd use in the film. And then our final take, he just didn't call cut, and so we kept dancing for like 10 or 15 minutes, I think, and it just turned into a real party.
There's two different things.
Okay.
So Kiernan and Mitchell were my two co-stars that I spent the most time with. Our first day of filming, we spent a lot of time in the Shaggin' Wagon, which was Carla. It's the car, it's Carla. And we did a lot of stunts, to where Mitchell was like an actual stunt driver. And he's from Australia, if you guys didn't know, and there was a lot of snow in Toronto. So him not dealing with snow ever or having to drive in it was like a feat that was like, his facial expressions of terror were real. But one thing particularly that stands out, we went to a restaurant that Kiernan recommended, the three of us. It's called Piano Piano. It was in Toronto, and there's a piano in the basement that is right by the bathroom. So we all were like, all right, you know what, let's run to the bathroom before we leave. We go downstairs, and there's this piano sitting right in front of the bathrooms, and they have a scene in the film where they're playing and singing. So we go downstairs, and I stood there and just in awe, watched them sing and perform.
Wow.
What happened in the film, and it was just something that I'll cherish forever.